Well, I think practice has gone well. I think our kids are learning how to play hard. Certainly, we're teaching them a different level of expectation, I think. We have so many inexperienced players. And so for them, they're being thrown into a fire that they've not been in before in SEC basketball. So really, out of 11 scholarship players, only 2 played any kind of meaningful minutes a year ago. And so when you're returning 12 points a game off a team that averaged 49, you've got a lot of searching to find scoring. You've got to find a lot of things. For us, again, we're teaching more than just the game. We're teaching toughness. You're teaching a level of expectation. And so every day they're being challenged to understand what our level of expectation is, because I can assure you my staff, I have the best staff in the country as far as I'm concerned, and their level of expectation in the office every day, our kids need to understand that. And they need to understand that we talk about earning your check, you know. When it comes time to practice, it's time to get after it. And we've got a level of expectation. We talk about all the time. We don't want to see average. That's not part of our equation. We're going to get the greatness in you wherever it is, however much you got. I'm going to find the greatness in you, and we're going to pull that out of you.
Coach, we've heard you hit on several points there, but we've heard several folks this morning, and you often hear the first 10 to 15 days of practice each year are the most important practices of the season as you're building the foundation. You hit on some of that. The main focal points for you guys right now, you said playing hard. Can you just continue down that path?
Sure. I just again when we step between the lines, that's our office, that's our classroom, that's our work time, and having kids understand that it's hard to have fun if you're getting beat. That's a philosophy I've had for a long time, and so victory is the end result of a lot of hard work and dedication. It's not given. And so we're teaching our young people about that, and I love the work ethic of our kids. I love my team. I love the makeup of them. I think we have a lot of high character kids that we have, and very respectful young people. I've really been impressed with that about them. So teaching them the game right now and teaching them toughness. There's a level of toughness that the SEC demands, and if you don't have that, you'll wither. You'll melt like butter in some of these arenas if you're not prepared in that way. So for us as a staff, that's a challenge for us right now. And again, for these young people, they've really not been. I have 2 players that played any meaningful minutes a year ago. So we're throwing some young people into the fire, and then they're going to jump into the grease when we get in the SEC. So, but it's an exciting time. I'm having more fun professionally than I've ever had in my life. So it's been a lot of fun.
You mentioned big transition time in Mississippi State right now. Any names, newcomers, those that you've seen step up in the early season that we should be looking for?
Well, I think the 2 young people on our team that have experience is Kendra Grant and Martha Alwal. And certainly those 2, Kendra Grant's had an exceptional week of practice. And just really liking what she's bringing to the floor right now. Coach Franklin has really demanded of her daily. And, of course, Aqua played for us, and her level of expectation and understanding what hard work will do for you, she's a direct result of that. And so Kendra's got a real special coach there that can really has set the example for her. And so in any case, those 2, I think, young people are people that we're really going to have to lean on a little bit. And so for us, we demand more from them than anybody. And so, again, that's been a challenge for us, but I think those 2, along with the rest of our team, have really responded in a very positive way.